G'day, this is your bubbly host, H2O Queen. Just give me a second while I'll set up, guys, and just enjoy the music in the meantime. Yay, well done. Hey, welcome to the stream, Pavan. Alright guys, I'll just have the music playing lightly in the background now. I am back. I have put a lot of blood, sweat and tears into doing this PowerPoint setup. I originally had about 8 slides and then somehow I managed to delete it all. I don't know how, but it just did. So I've had to restart again and here we go. I just couldn't do anything further yesterday because I had club activities to attend. So I put a little bit more thought into what my opinion is of what 6.0 will be like. So I need to say this in order to not get my video copyrighted protected. I, H2O Queen, do not own any images or logo. They belong to the Pokémon Company and Pokémon Duel Company, Heroes. Any images or logos displayed in this slide are for informative purposes only. Thank you. Bugs, bugs, and more bugs. My biggest concern with releasing the new update version 6.0 is that the old bugs have been an ongoing issue throughout version 5, with some bugs still not being addressed in my opinion. Heroes states that as players that our internet speed is the cause for the delayed interface. I'm also finding through other players' experience that this is happening to them also, and more so for iPad players. When new mechanics and features are released into the game, how are they going to behave? Will it be a repeat of unfixed bugs in version 5? So that is one of my biggest concerns regarding the new version, since Heroes denies any current bugs in the interface, but it's very obvious to any viewers that watch content creators that there is delays in the game, whether it be bugs or not, or some other type of server issue related to the Heroes company, and that needs to be addressed, in my opinion. So we have the Australian Tucker, the Witchery Grub. And we have It's a Butterfly Pokemon style. and in need of a haircut. Yes, I know it's silicone. And then obviously this one's sticking out its chest and it's proud to be a Pokemon. And we don't mind Pokemon bug types, however, in-game bugs need to be eradicated. And no, I didn't say eradicate. And yes to eradicating computer bugs. Despite how cute they are, they need to go. So this is what to love about version 6.0. So we got fusions, new Pokemon, and tournaments. Fusion demonstration. So this is the demonstration of what was teased. Yeah, my little bit of sense of humour coming through. So we can see the demonstration on the teaser video for number 3 was Zekrom and Kurem. So we've got right Kurem and left Zekrom. And then we have right is Kurem and left is Zekrom, who is fusing to Kurem. And that is what the final fusion stage looks like, is black Kurem. So when Zekrom and Kurem fuse, this is their final form. The same mechanics will apply for Kurem fusion into Reshiram, but of course it will be a different base and figure style. And this is my plate theory. So this is the standard Mega Plate. Mega Gengar as demonstrated, 2 bars. Fusion plates will be 3 bars, generic for all fusion forms, including Necrozma. So Necrozma, for those, I don't want to give out spoilers in case for those that haven't played the Sun and Moon games, but there is another Pokemon that is yet to be released into the Pokemon game that also fuses. Due to these type of Pokemons being able to fuse into other mons, naturally their stats are going to be higher. So I think that a higher plate is more fair in my opinion. So as I've said, in my opinion, when fusion figures are born, naturally they're going to have better stats than their original form. The greater bar requirement balances that out. In the last major update, our slots were updated from 6 to 8. Wouldn't it be correct to allow for such Pokemon to be evenly balanced in the game? Like now? No, I do not think so. Like now in the game, it's very hard for newbie players to play in League and counter all the high damage Pokemon to make a well-rounded and fair game. Although it doesn't seem that way now, I believe a 3-bar plate would allow for that, just like the invisibility plate. And no, I do not think it will work like Megas at all. I think it will be just like the evolution line, and then it will just continue until the match ends. So fusion mechanics. So if you're familiar with the traditional evolution menu when you create your deck, I believe that Kurem fusion line will also appear in the same fashion as traditional family evolution line. Kurem would be instead of Pikachu, and Reshiram and Zekrom would be the 2 figures beside Kurem, where Raichu is currently positioned. You wouldn't be able to pick both Zekrom and Reshiram for the fusion. It would be one or the other. Unlike traditional material fusion, Zekrom and Reshiram would be preserved and returned to your deck after a duel as per normal. If you own 2 Kurem, you could have black Kurem and white Kurem in your team. And yeah, so that's my opinion. So new Pokemon figures. So in the upcoming slides, I have images and names of the new figs disclosed in teaser 3 video. Yeah, that would be cool, Iceman. So we have Fomantis, Lurantis, Tangela, Cacturn, Kartana, Tangrowth. We have Rotom, it's very much like Ekans and Arbok. Its motor is spelled backwards. Mega Tyranitar, Mega Aggron, Lycanroc Midnight form, Lycanroc Midday form, and Shaman Skyform. What will be the next banner and possible gym? So I have a list of all the Pokemon names and types listed below, which will give a detailed review of what is to come after version 6.0 release. So we've got Fomantis is a grass type, Lurantis is also grass, Tangler is grass, Cacturne is a grass dark type, Katana is an Ultra Beast, it's a grass steel type, Tangrowth is grass type, and Rotom is electric ghost. Mega Tyranitar is a rock dark type, Mega Tyranitar is rock dark type, Mega Aggron is steel type, Lycanroc is a midnight form, is rock type, and so is Lycanroc midday form, it's also rock type, and Shaman Skyform is grass flying type. So it's it looks very favourable for grass and an evenly balanced rock steel team. What heroes will choose is up to them. So, but it's going to be very favourable for grass. So this is tournaments. So tournaments is the element that has me on the toes the most, and this is what the future of tournaments in Pokemon Duel. And so this is the image that was disclosed on the teaser 3 video. We can see the setup of what it looks like. We've got champion run up third place, and I don't know why they repeated third place twice. Obviously that must have been an error when they were doing the thing, unless they had an even rating or ranking, however it works. And it looks like as if you finish in the top 10, you get awarded an EX cube, much like how monthly. Much like it could very well be. We just don't know. But from what I have seen in the teaser, it looks very favourable for grass. But there could be ice. Who knows? Then we've got, this is very similar to how gyms, team events, and monthly works. So it's not too new. So when tournaments are live in version 6.0, will it be like Groundhog Day and no one can find a match like when the game first released? So in case anyone wasn't there for the initial day that Pokemon Duel was released in February, I believe it was January, February of last year, the biggest problem is that when everyone tried to play a league match, is that no one could find a partner to actually have a match with. So when they do tournaments, my concerns are, how does a tournament system work? So how are you going to be able to find a partner? How are they going to arrange this? So when you're paired up with someone, is it based on rating? Is it based on wins? Is it based on skills? So how are you going to be able to match with your opponent? They're all concerns that I have. And how do you prevent people missing out on tournaments who live in different time zones to join? And how will they balance it so it's fair on everyone, especially the tournament has a certain person limit. So naturally, of course, there might be 500 people gunning to want to participate in a tournament. And if they've only got 100 slot capacity, what happens to the other 400 that have missed out? So on the other hand, I can see the rewards be wonderful if you place in the top 10, for example, which just indicate that more than 10 players can participate. So disappointments. Hotels. I don't mean placing like a hotel on Bond Street if anyone's familiar with Monopoly. But what about hotels that have been in supposed development mode for goodness knows how long? Are the hotels abandoned? Do they have ghost-type Pokemon reside within the hotels? Are the door handles rusty? Do the doors creak when you approach them? And are you greeted by a Mimikyu? I mean, they've been sitting there for a very, very, very long time. And since the first arc, like, literally Herald has done nothing with them. They're just getting old and rusty, in my opinion. But in my excitement, the hype is real, and I'm very excited for what is to come. I am aware that not all figures are going to come at once, and same with tournament feature, which could be released at a later version within the next couple of versions, no greater than in my opinion. But the tournaments, I'm definitely looking forward to the new tournament feature. So if anyone's got any questions that they would like to ask regarding the presentation, please do let me know, because it is the end of the slide. So now's your chance for an open forum. Yeah, I would love hotels too, but they're not happening. There's no indication in this version update at all that they are coming, which is really sad. They've already skipped a whole version where the tournaments weren't even in the update. So I think that they really need to open up a new hotel, like every single update, just one, not the whole heap like they did when the game was first initially released. It's just getting really dragged out and really annoying, because when you don't really want to be playing in league or participating in room matches, I always find that it's just nice to have a break and go into the storyline mode of the game. And I'm aware that Heroes does not want to release too many hotels, because then otherwise it'll complete the storyline. But they need to find a way to balance it, because there are players such as myself who really enjoy the storyline mode and want to get back into it again. So they've got to find a way how to release at least 1 or 2 hotels a year, and still keep players young and new all interested. So are there any other questions? No, I'm not going to do that for your entertainment purposes, but thank you. Alright guys, I'll leave it there. Thanks so much. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, and that's one of my biggest concerns, because everyone, and that's where I did say Rotom. You can check back in my video, I'm pretty sure I did say it. But that is my biggest concern, because everyone lives in different time zones, and you can't expect everyone to make it for the top 100 in a 12-hour window, because people work, people go to school, people have a daily life to lead. So unless you can pre-book a tournament in, so look, very much like when you participate in gym events, you pre-register 3 days in advance. So if you could pre-register like 3 days before the tournament starts, then that way at least you're given a chance that you're in the ballot to be in the top 100 position, but it doesn't guarantee you're going to actually make it. But at least you put your entry in, and if they do like a lotto system or a raffle system for you to get in, but if they do that, they've got to make it very fair, because if it's going to be like a system like that where repeated people keep missing out time and time again, it's just going to be a stinky system, just like it was with Pokemon Go, where they had the premium tickets and people that were playing more games than those that got it were missing out on being able to go to like Mewtwo raids or Lugia raids or other raids like that, because of the premium ticket system. So Heroes needs to focus on finding a way to actually balance the tournament system so everyone gets a fair chance to participate, because there are more than 1 million people playing this game. Alright guys, I'll leave it there. If you've got any feedback at all regarding what I've said, please leave it in the feedback below. If you wish to join my Discord server, please check my Omlet Arcade. The link is in the description of my Omlet Arcade, and positions are open if anyone wants to be a moderator. And just lots of thanks to my bro who gave me a bit of an inspiration to start this, so thank you very much. Alright, and hope to see you there in version 6.0. Peace, love, light, and joy. Enjoy the rest of your day. H2O Queen, over and out.